All right, let's hop back in. Okay, you can see the church there on the menu screen there. Yoga makes you work. Yeah. It was more work than I expected. Like, it felt good at the time. But like, yeah, the little squats and lunges we had to do were really something. All right, so we got into the church. We found a weird guy hiding in the rafters. We've gone completely off the rails at this point. There's another body to investigate, but we already know the answer to that
A
one.
machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
The live wires going into
The
bowls
lieutenant
of water
doesn't
concerned
say
me a little bit.
anything, but you can sense that he doesn't like you meddling with the machine.
Well, then let's do it, because I think it's funny. I want to make Kim a little uncomfortable. What is
A
it?
radio computer. We have one down at the station.
Radio computer.
No, I don't know how
Gerks.
to operate it or what it's used for.
Let's
You
investigate
see
it.
fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Let's look inside.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Press play.
Bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound? It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the ear.
Hey, Aaron.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeat Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
What's the personal
The
log?
filament you have inserted into the core. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is this the personal log?
Let's say, yeah.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
Received.
That sounds bad.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still.
Well, we done goofed a little bit. You know anything about a password guy?
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Yeah, good one.
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Honestly, I just want to break in.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
That is true. But what comes after death?
What you think of that? Makes me
Can't
almost
believe I'm
pity
surprised that worked.
La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it. I
Thanks.
think we're done here, essay.
That
Oh.
was an interesting conversation.
Goodbye.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Me neither, but let's find out. It's a big, like, what's a blackboard? What kind of equipment is over here? Siphoning the electrical current from outside into this antenna. Tape recorder, reel-to-reel tapes. All right. Let's break into the
machine's
computer.
keyboard is still the
Let's play.
speaker.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East.
There we
Good.
go.
Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
This is a really lousy computer.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCF produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
What is that?
Any other questions?
Alright.
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Alright,
The
let's
printer
press print.
prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Think it might be connected to the case? Probably not.
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
Second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
It's a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. Artists, yet again. Harassing citizens, stealing badges, occupying public spaces with installations, like the one here. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems
Data
like
loss?
something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Who are
Her
these
friends?
people?
Colleagues? She must be quite educated if she knew how to set up all this machinery.
Alright, 5th entry.
12th of February, 51.
Hey, that's my birthday.
Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on.
But
in the
39 years
harbor.
before I was born.
Definitely not happy to see the
Ended a
Martinez people again.
Separate universe.
Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it The swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
She must be
Girl
describing
on the
herself.
ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping-ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air.
I want some noodles and crackers.
Interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
That was sudden and loud.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
We're totally not reading your diary or anything. Hello to you too.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yep.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCN, you see.
I don't want to say either of these. Sure.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
Well, now
We
I
should
feel
talk
bad.
to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Done?
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Who are
I
you?
am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
The man living up in the
No.
rafters? Wow, really?
Yes,
You're not like totally freaked out by that?
no, you're right. I'm not.
Why are there so many
I brought them
machines?
here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What about the bowls
They
of
are
water?
connected to my rain prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
What are you doing
I'm
with it?
working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Okay.
Great.
What about the
You
why the
really like
church?
those questions, don't you? I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is it connected to the data
Yes,
loss?
that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does it mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She accidentally deleted some files and now she's like trying to blame it on a hole in the universe.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Huh.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts?
This makes my head hurt.
Everyone's.
Any idea? Isn't going well, why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you... Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
Why doesn't she ask the guy in the rafters then?
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
Okay.
Great. Thanks.
What do you think, Kim?
Yes?
We can try.
You pick over what's left
well.
of your frontal cortex, but no
Yes, what is it? The
Try the
swallow,
hole
you
again.
mean?
Okay, fine. We'll
What,
ask about the
ghosts?
stupid ghosts.
No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in them either. Great. What are we talking about? Ghosts? I don't believe in them either. Great. What are we talking about? And why? Great. Thanks.
What about the dance
What?
music?
I hate it. Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug with
Rug whipping.
no idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. Take a guess, why don't you?
Community space to help the elderly, for sure.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up and...
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's go talk to the druggies in the tent.
In white, silver, and apricot faience,
Oh, that's not the
young
door.
mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
All right.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you. It covers you from the wind outside. The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
Let's say compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Not a chance I'm getting either of these.
It's a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, all you know is,
oh, cool.
This is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look. The shards glimmer in the
Knew that
dark.
was happening too.
You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something was written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
Okay. You still have no idea what's going on in this game? I don't know if seeing it would make more sense. Right now we're in an abandoned church. There's a lady with a computer trying to find a hole in the world. Oh man.
The mother of humanism stands above you. It's a mystery.
Chad.
All you know is, this is the young...
Well, that didn't work well. Alright. What about clothes? Do I have clothes that can... I have a logic bonus. I need, okay, logic is not what I need. There we go.
The mother
gonna let me
of
work?
humanism
No, it's
stands
not.
above you. A
I
precious
can't
and
put skill
complex
points
wax
into it
painting
though.
On a single pane of
It's
glass.
locked, man.
A crack runs across the length
Damn it.
of her body.
I
Her
accidentally
face
healed my morale. I pressed the wrong button. Probably stop trying to play this with one hand. Okay. What else do the glasses do for me? Yeah, and -1 to perception. No thanks. People like driving like fucking maniacs. Yeah, they keep on their phone. Ridiculous. I think they're down here. There they are. I never talked to the guy that was outside. This guy. Something in the air.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s.
Yeah, people have been driving
kneels on the
especially
ice
terribly
with an
here lately
electronic
too.
contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Wait, so I knew it was this person, and I hadn't even talked to her yet.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
She must be a cell. The last of the speed freaks, Hussy. It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
He must be a cell.
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing?
Mm-hmm.
Will you help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
It's a good point.
I don't know, some kind of a store? Maybe a general store? Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
I don't really care.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Well, that worked. I didn't even have to do anything. What's the device?
It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice. The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get it from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock.
Boogie Street?
Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Okay. Means I'm hip
That's
beyond my
cool.
years. Alright, contact
Sure.
mic, whatever. Make me feel good.
Okay.
Your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
She seems different than them. Just knows something.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Perfect.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
What are you doing out in the cold?
recording, I guess.
What are you recording? The ice, obviously.
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
Or an asshole. What for? Drugs.
I don't know, man. Things.
Drugs.
Just
Everything checks out, sire.
the musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Cool.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden. The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Damn, man.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Music place?
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys.
Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
Hey, look, she's talking about her friends.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are
You
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Didn't you see it yourself? It's mostly music stuff, like this tape recorder, but bigger. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I
Wow.
can take the cold. Go ahead. Okay.
I'm gonna be smart this time.
Hello again.
Get a little empathy bonus.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
Sorry, I have to sit here on the ice with the drugs wearing off at your age, or at any age in this weather waiting for it to get dark. The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
The wind howls. She
Jesus
remains
Christ, man.
silent. It's real. Tell her.
Not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Nothing.
Okay. I'll stick to it.
There is little you can do to help her now.
It is
But given
too
the
early for
chance,
this.
You feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been
Too
eating you,
deep for
officer?
6 a.m., yeah. Dress for the questions you want to ask. See if she'll talk
My
about her
associates.
associates now.
I haven't got my... Sorry. I just don't tell people about my... Don't know what makes you think it'll be any
Alright, whatever.
different.
Music
it's
plays.
supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music. Like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
Palaceum.
Except that... Yeah.
Coconut milk-based curry with chicken breasts? That sounds good. Made a chicken pot pie with a couple chicken breasts. The end of last week. That was really, really good.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden
Good
Delta,
comfort food.
beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice.
Thought I was anti-pot pie. I was anti-pot pie for a really long time, but that went back to it went back to preschool and having the worst kind of microwavable slop served to me, you know? And then, you know, later in life I was like, I grew up thinking I hate pot pie. And I was like, well, let's try to make a good pot pie. Turns out a good pot pie, it's really good. It's also, it feels really weird to say pot pie over and over again. Pot pie, pot pie, pot pie.
There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Yeah, no shit.
Not in a million years.
What is anodic dance music? Why is there not a second quotation mark in that question? That bothers me.
You know, anodic, cathodic,
Oh,
music
secret
that's made
task.
of electronic instruments.
Like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
We're making, we should try to make hand pies. I don't think, we've never made hand pies or anything like that. Or pasties. There is a place in town that serves pasties. Niles. Or maybe, it might be Miles Teddy Wedgers. Thought it was Niles for a long time, but I think it's Miles Teddy Wedgers. Yeah, teddywedgers.com. These giant Cornish pasties. They're so good. Right outside the Capitol in Madison. The other thing And there's something we're making later this week. CME, so have a good day. What is it? Arias? I don't know what kind of cuisine it is, but we've made these once before a long time ago, and they were really good. Take meat and put it in like a pita pocket, and then like cook it on the stove. Very tasty.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness.
Morning, Archie.
That is what the future will look like.
Pepperoni
If it
bread
ever
without
comes.
turning it into a hot, greasy mess. Yeah, because pepperonis are pretty greasy.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. What do you need to know?
Oh, I guess enough.
Go ahead.
There's nothing eating
Come
me.
on, I can tell.
All right, yeah, you're right.
But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
Sure, we'll open up.
What is it?
The plight of the working class. Yeah, the plight of the
Oh.
working class.
Really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you? That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
No.
It sounds like you just got chick issues.
Ah,
Well,
that's probably it.
think about... Anyway, was there something else?
All right, that's it. Oh, I have to talk to these assholes.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
It's a white check. Can I put points in logic? I can.
Nothing jumps out to you. How about you get out and breathe?
Jesus,
The
man.
Goodbye, officer.
Aha, now I can ask my
Hi
question.
again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look.
Good stretch, Miso. Things don't add
What
up.
things?
He senses something is wrong.
A tent full of lab equipment.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
The most logical of hats, yeah. Quarterly check-in, you still have ADHD? Congrats on maintaining the status quo.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Let's start with the ether.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
The distilled
And a
water.
whole cellular-based life.
Nose a
He
fed.
said it was for his nose.
You have no
What do you know
headphones.
about spinning tape?
Where's your
What
friend?
do you mean friend? It's a one-speaker system.
Uh-huh.
It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker. No shit. That's... come on, that's... I meant to say, not true.
Uh-huh. What are we gonna do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
It's the hoop to be functional. Wish I could be functional. Lawman style, or tell me what's going on and we'll work from there. Alright, you tell me what's really going on. A magnesium-based being? Have a good one, Cup of Nudes.
What do you mean by lenient?
We'll see.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city.
Uh-huh,
It's not like we're not
uh-huh.
gonna turn the
Oh,
church into
boo-hoo.
the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just gotta turn it into a speed lab first.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
Why do you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
Mhm.
No, man, they're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too.
Shut the
couldn't feel
fuck
the
up,
love-
egghead.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
A cell is the only thing making me consider any of it. I don't give a shit about these three losers. I would toss them in the ice if that was an option. Like, we say just the speed lab. And then you also have the lady that's already in there. I'm not gonna get rid of her. Or there's a damn hole in the world. It's really hard to pick the eviction option. My God, there's no good option. How dare you make me make difficult decisions? 6:30. Miso, your hair is everywhere, man. Ridiculous. I don't think they're even... There's not gonna be, like... There's no audience here. Like, it's this poor little fishing town. They want to set up this dance club. Like, they picked the shittiest location. That's probably why they wanted a speed lab there. That's the main draw of it. Nobody's gonna go if it's just a club.
Yeah!
We'll move forward.
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
Great, I gave Egghead what he wants. There's never gonna be a club in there.
There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time.
I'm starting to agree with Egghead.
We need a win, Andre.
Have a good one, Val.
I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
This will be nothing.
Yeah, probably
You can hear
not.
the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shot row of falling houses. And so is Rue de Saint-Jérôme and all the houses on Main Road. The old cinema is sinking underneath Villa Labos.
Does anyone feel that? Let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on
We'll
you.
try to do it without the drugs.
No, you'll do it without the
We'll do
drugs.
a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye, officer.
All right.
Hello again.
Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab.
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your
Shut up,
boss,
Kim.
they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it.
I don't want to do either of those. I just wanted you to know that I know, sure.
Okay, but I still regret it. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them?
Do what you will with your dance club plans, just no
Thank
drug
you.
labs.
I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
All right. Why don't we head back to the other side of the coast? Because I've got people to talk to over there. I think we've pretty much... God, I look ridiculous in this hat. Feels weird to wear this as a white guy. God, just trying to select stuff. Annoying. Wait, did I have other glasses on? There's nothing behind the church. Can I capture that seagull like it's Breath of the Wild? Hook it up. I was just checking if I had a skill point. So we need to go back and make some calls from Kim's car. Let's take a look at the tasks again. Just sell to talk about our associates. I don't really care. The egghead puzzle? I didn't realize that was a... Tell Andre about Suna's thoughts. Oh, we gotta check the traps. Shit. Forgot about that. Oh. Well, someday we'll get back to the other side of the coast. Is Andre... Andre was one of the guys in the tent, right?
The young man.
This is hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say
Hardcore!
nothing. Say
Internally
nothing.
coherent.
Still say
Hardcore!
nothing. Say
He
nothing.
furrows his brow as his
Hardcore! Is it though?
It
What
is.
is it? I
feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent.
I am the mic enforcer.
Alright, didn't figure that out.
again.
You're
So,
Andre. I checked out the
and?
church.
What happened?
I talked to the shadow-clad being climbing the beams.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah. Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He wouldn't mind
I
it.
don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance?
Live
I
with
guess
him.
It's not a massive problem.
Deal with it.
Everyone is welcome.
Maybe.
Okay.
I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
Grandma's closed?
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She did not like the idea.
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She won't leave until her own project is
And you
finished.
can't just evict her?
No, I won't.
Look at you, honour man.
Dude, I could have taken you to jail, dude.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe
Egghead is
we've
the best. I
approached it
hate
the wrong way
Egghead.
after all.
He's so
I'm sure there's a
annoying.
workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her.
I like him better today.
If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church.
I actually
and
probably
spread
like
the joy
Egghead
of
better than
ecstasy
Andre
and
now.
music.
The lines in the dark exist, coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard.
He is
He'll
hardcore.
understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does
Egghead
not.
cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries, we'll figure it out.
This
If
fucking cat.
coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
What's the deal with Egghead while I'm back
He's
here?
a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
How do you communicate
Well,
with him?
He's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Good piss take on rave DJs. Have you ever really talked to him?
Sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, let's try again.
Back to the heavyweight jam.
Hardcore to the mega.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
Still say
Hardcore!
nothing.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah! Is it though? One mind, one spirit.
Damn
You're
it, man.
close. True, hard, full, hardcore, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yako Kata, the place to be. Yako Kata.
The damn maze.
Vikla. True, hardcore, internally. All car.
He furrows.
Hard. Is it though? But is it? I mean,
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here,
Under the radar.
Great, I gotta talk to Suna now. Alright, whatever. We have to be back here later soon, I'm sure. Okay, she's back. Okay. Thought
Yes,
she was gone.
what is it?
Talk to Andre, he wants to make
I
it
don't
work.
want to make anything work.
Anything?
Yes, anything. Good.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Maybe I can
What?
help.
No, I don't really need any help with the project.
If I could help you, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
In that office building on the
Yeah,
plaza?
that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Plaisance?
That's her name, I believe. There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there.
Bridge?
Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
What is it and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer. The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly.
Alright.
Thanks.
Let's do it.
And here's my Falsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Falsund.
It hurts a bit
Look
for
at
her
that.
to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
Aw. Well, I mean, I can just give it back. So that's over on the other side of the coast, though. It's already 5 p.m. in game. Gotta check some traps. Wait, could I? That's what I thought. I can open locked containers now. Get anywhere. All right, I'm never giving this thing back. Never mind. No wonder she was upset about parting with it. Oh no, I'm not gonna take the tear from the garbage can. Not by the crime scene. I don't want to disappoint Kim. Alright, first I just gotta figure out how to get out of here.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. This trap is also full of...
Another empty trap.
Neither does the lieutenant.
Okay, we got 2 more to check. Near the canal you crossed. In the wait. I thought this was the one that he just set up. Was that not the camp? Find a tie? A scented scarf. Scented like garbage, probably. Tia Mutsiri? Okay. Well, where was the, where was this camp then? I thought this was the camp. Great. Can't get in here. Wait. Hang on.
An old door, worn by elements.
It's over to the right here. Nothing. Oh, there's this building again. Hi, Miso. There's all kinds of stuff hiding in locked containers. Hey, welcome back. You're sitting right on my headphone tool. Thank you. Good job, buddy. Ah, here we go. This one?
This is the nothing but locusts.
Empty
Yeah, of
as all
course.
of them. One more of these and we're done.
The lieutenant stretches.
Walking around, we've hit 4 traps. It's not like it was a big tree, actually. Not like it was a huge undertaking. Poor Kim. Hey, so what are you doing, buddy? Would you... God, it's so annoying to select something, press X, and then he just walks kind of to it and doesn't do anything. I thought maybe I could pick up that bottle. What's in here? Ah, oversized superstar sunglasses. I'm gonna throw those on immediately. Hell yeah. Damn rock star now. Alright, check that one. Switch to keyboard and mouse pretty quickly. Yeah, if this was on PC, I would be on keyboard and mouse for sure. What's this? Wasn't a whole lot better.
A scattering of bullet holes.
I'm willing to
spread
put up with
across
it.
the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
My visual calculus is not great. There's no way this is gonna work. Like, I have such low stats here. But what about close? I've got -1 to visual calculus right now. And it's the glasses, of course. +1. +1. Alright, here's how we do it. It double the chances
Scattering
here.
of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall.
It's only
Reaching from
28%.
one corner to unable to piece together the picture just now.
I'm
the
dumb.
Scattering of bullet holes.
I
looks
did
like
that to
one
myself.
giant-
Alright, now we can put another point in visual calculus. Try again.
Scattering of bullet holes is spread unable
Damn
to
it!
piece together.
All right.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one.
That was a waste. Oh my god, keep moving, let's go. What's that? Fallen Pipo? What? Oh, it's a hat. It's a hat. +2 to logic, okay. Looking pretty good right now. This is a solid outfit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to try that again because I can't level up visual calculus anymore. Dude. God, this game is so bad at showing you where the fuck you can walk. I just want to move. I just want to go somewhere. Is this a path? Who knows? But this is over here. It is. I know it is. I just walked on it. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm struggling with the visual calculus of being able to walk. I need more points in there to really determine what a path is. Sure, this isn't. Yep, yeah, that's a dead end. Alright, now it's just a matter of figuring out how the hell to get back because I don't have like a map or anything. Oh, here we can zoom out a little bit, see more of the, is this the church again? I did not think I was anywhere near the church, honestly. It's not like this area is even big. There's the door. Like, I'm pretty sure it's up in this direction. Apparently not. It is a bit of a maze, yeah. There's one of the traps again. Can't go behind the church. Let's go where I think it's not. Let's just head this direction. No, not Kim, not Kim. Here we go. I think now we're going the right direction, actually. What's this building? Ah, right. Okay. Here's my car. Okay, not from this side. Oh, hey, I can open this now. Jamrock Biker Cop sunglasses. Finding all kinds of sunglasses thanks to the multi-tool. Alright. We're out. Is this the pawn shop? Yeah. Sweet. Alright, we got some phone calls to make.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Radio.
57, how may I assist you?
We need to call the public
Hold
library.
on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Any information on Billy Mejean?
Billy Mejean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Mejean's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Sure.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Wait, what? Any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Thank you for blowing a yawn in my face. You're nasty. Here. Come here. Here. Revenge. Yeah, it stinks, doesn't it? Got him back. Do you know someone who was?
Marie, do you remember a reader named Billy Mejean? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Things aren't adding up here exactly. Marie described what the husband looked like.
Marie, she said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
I don't think that the Oh, Billy's the smoker, isn't he?
1 second.
Jacket with blue lining.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
You know the husband's name.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Happy we could help.
Oh.
Goodbye, officer.
Well.
Anything else you need from me?
The reported dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified, middle-aged, slipped, hit his
The
head.
man was about 173 centimeters tall.
Oh, okay, Kim. Show
with
me up a
dark
little
hair
bit.
and a mustache. We suspect he might have been inebriated when he slept. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Yep.
Any information on the library card?
Yep.
Good. You have a lead.
Yep.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Oh, we're taking it. I'm too interested.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in.
Right.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think that's all for
57,
now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
I think we're done. Well, that's an interesting development in the whole dead guy case. I was gonna talk to the lady at the bookstore right away, but I think we need to find some more information first. Thought it was open and shut, but it's suddenly getting a little more complicated. Okay, but for now I'm gonna save, and we'll continue tomorrow. We got a couple cases to look into now. Things keep unraveling, new threads appearing and whatnot. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good day. Love you. Take care. I know. He knows I'm wrapping up. More Disco Elysium tomorrow. More Breath of the Wild tomorrow.